when we were talking, it's like looking at it and realizing, okay, this running thing's gone a little too far. It's a little out of balance, you know? So it's like my old coach, like, you know, we were messaging and he's like, so what are your goals for this year? Like, what are you looking at doing? And I'm like, honestly, I'm like, I wanted to try to say a bunch of impressive things and have like a extensive list of like races and the things that I wanted to achieve. But I'm gonna have like one race that's in September. It's a pretty long ways off, and it's like I want to get other aspects of my life. Like I feel like this is served, like in a way, it's kind of served its purpose in helping me. Um, but it's like if I don't apply what's learned in it in like these other areas of my life, then it actually, I think, and this is where I could start to feel it was is like that it's moved into the realm of becoming problematic instead of helpful.
You kind of beat me to it, but like as you were talking, it very much felt connected to what you'd been through and regaining and like going out and claiming your life back. And I like that idea that it served its purpose. And now like I think my thought is that this is how I experience it, not what you should do.
Yeah.
But my thought is like, you should keep running, but I do think it's going to have to become something different for you because you're healed, man, or at least large.
Yeah, part like I mean, if anybody's ever fully healed, like I have my doubts on that because we're because we're human
Right.
and we're all going through some form of suffering, but there's other parts of me that need to become healed and become whole and become integrated. And it's like, yeah, I needed to have goals and ambitions that were in a way that were mine.
Yeah.
You know, that it's like I chose to do, that I wanted to do. I wasn't like permitted, I wasn't scoffed at or mocked because
I
of it.
chose to challenge
I
myself.
chose the challenge. I chose something very hard, and I chose to do it, and it's mine.
I almost am excited to see how the Mogollon goes this year. Not from, I really like, for me, like if you like won, which, right. But if you did, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. It would be a very small part of what's cool about it for me. Like for me, it's like what you're expressing, to go back to the beginning of the podcast, and me as your friend, like wanting to stay alive too and see what you're expressing right now. My experience of you, right, is that you're going to express something different this year, and that running will be a new thing, something still beautiful, something still special. But, and to me, dude, it makes me feel really happy that the
Yeah, I
initial
mean,
goal of like having to like deal with this weight and this hurt and to heal, that goal's largely been accomplished. I hope it's how it feels on my end,
yeah,
but I don't want
I think so. Like I feel that, but I like again, like I feel like we all only have so much energy and so much life force, and so it's like okay, I I guess it like in my mind, in a way, I think it's like freeing it up to actually like perhaps do it better.
I
Is that
agree.
it's not like it's doesn't have like this weight and all of this like other stuff to it. It's like okay, now I can dial it back. I don't have to focus. Like I can don't have
I
to move
yeah.
into a realm of like this is like basic fitness and wellness, and you know, and I'll do one big race. Maybe there'll be some other stuff like that I'll do, but
Yeah.
um yeah, it's like one big race, and I I think yeah, I think probably it'll go better if it's
Well, You talked
Unless
about,
Blake's
I mean,
removed you of it.
at the beginning you're talking about Goggins, and I really don't know much about him, but like I have listened to like a 3 hour interview with him, and I remember being like, what he's accomplished is impressive. He's used personal pain to push him to incredible physical achievement. But it was interesting because as I was listening to it, I was like, dude, now it feels like he puts all his identity into this physical achievement, and he uses personal pain as fuel, and now he's holding on to personal pain. And man, Brett, if that's what happened with you, I would be devastated, and I don't think I'd be able to support you in your running
Yeah.
career,
Not
because
me
to me what
neither.
I
And
like is that
lose
you
the
moved through that, and now when you run, I think it can just be an expression of the beauty inside you and who you are and how strong you are, and how special you are. I love that it doesn't feel trapped where it started, but that the pain's hopefully in our rear view, and now maybe this year running can be an expression of how, of all the beautiful things you are and in your life and who you
yeah.
are. Anyway, I think that's cool.